Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Eclipsing Non-Binary and I use the pronouns they, them. And I'm going to start playing Stardew Valley. And this is not my first time playing Stardew Valley. I, in fact, love this game. It is one of my favorite games. And I have decided that I'm going to play this online and sort of hopefully create something that is something or other like a walkthrough. So if you're new at Stardew Valley and you've never played it, this could act as like a little bit of a guide and you can learn about how to play it from me. And of course this is an open-ended game. There is no direct line from start to finish. This game can last as long as a player wants it to last, and it has many different ways that it can end, or many different branches of storylines that can happen. So every playthrough is going to be different. And I have been playing this game since 2018. But I have not done a complete playthrough of Stardew Valley with the latest version 1.5. And so I'm excited to try playing version 1.5 online for everyone, while also trying to go over all of the basics of the game. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with a new character. So I have created my character. This is what my character looks like. I have chosen the female character. And my name in the game is Eclipse, and my galaxy. My farm is called Galaxy Farm. And I've decided that my favorite thing is Mars bars. Which I've only had once ever, actually, but I could not fit Milky Way candy bars. So I picked another space candy that I could think of. I actually forgot to pick my animal. There we go. My animal preference is the gray cat this time around. And for the farm, since it is version 1.5 and I haven't done a playthrough of version 1.5, I am going to choose the beach farm. I think this will be a nice challenge. The beach farm is good foraging and fishing, tons of open space. Sometimes supply crates wash up on shore. However, sprinklers don't work in the sandy soil. And I think this will give me a bit of an extra challenge because I absolutely love sprinklers. I go crazy for them. And I think that it would be a good challenge to not be able to use them. And I'd have to think of outside the box on how to get some of those crops. And I might actually have to consider that crops might not be my highest profit in this game. So this will be a little bit of a challenge for me. I'm pretty excited to try the beach farm. I've played a little bit on the beach farm, but I haven't done a complete playthrough with it. So, yeah. Now, that is going to be kind of what I choose for this particular character. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's play. So we're gonna start with looking at our menu. So I have some goals for days 1 and day 2. I want to level up to level 1 in foraging. And I also want to get level 1 in fishing. If I can't get level 1 in fishing on day 2, then I can certainly get it on day 3. But we're going to definitely level up in foraging. We're also going to plant. We're going to plant some stuff. But let's go over what we have going on in the menus. So first of all, here's my set of tools. These are all the most basic tools. I don't know what they're made out of, but they're clearly not made out of steel. So we get that later. Alright, so we've got our axe, our hoe, our watering can, a pickaxe, and a scythe. And I have a particular order that I like things to be saved in. So I'm going to go ahead and order those. That might end up out of order a lot. Now, this is what I look like. This is what I'm wearing right now. I've got a shirt and I've got some pants. But I can also wear a hat, some rings, and some shoes later on once I get those. And then, of course, here's my skill level. Of course, I'm at 0 for everything. And then my wallet has nothing in it so far. My relationships. So I've met Robin and Lewis, but I haven't met anyone else. And there are 28 people, actually 29 people so far in this town that I have to meet. And then here's a map of Stardew Valley. We have Pelican Town, right? You can see where things are. The community center, Pierre's store, that even has the opening times, like what times you can visit. Up here we have the cool stuff. There's spoilers, actually. We're not going to talk about anything that's not spoiled yet. We got the forest down south. We got Marnie's. And we have the beach down here. And then we also have our crafting toolbar. So this is a list of everything that we can craft. These are all of the crafting recipes we have. And if they're fully visible, then that means I can craft it. And then the red will tell me what I need supplies for. And then our collections, which we have 0 of anything. So we have our shipped items, our fish, artifacts, minerals, cooking, our recipes, achievements, and of course anything we get in the mail, our letters. And for our options, here's our game settings, which we're not going to mess with at all whatsoever. And I'm not going to exit the game at the moment. Okay. Right over here, we have this little doohickey, and it looks like I have to introduce myself. I have to meet 28 people. And so that's one of the goals that I have. It's a quest. Let's see. Let's get out of bed, finally. And I can right-click, and then I can interact with items by right-clicking. So I've got 15 parsnip seeds from Mayor Lewis. And now, if I press F, I have a new quest. Getting started. Cultivate and harvest a parsnip. So that is something that I have to do in order to progress through the game. It gives you little quests to do. I love this cute little bookshelf right here. This is nice. Here's the TV, so there's some programs on the television. There are 4 programs that you can watch on TV. There's the weather report, which happens daily. This is what it says. Welcome to KOZU5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. So I can get the weather for the next day. It will help plan for the future. The fortune teller. Welcome back to Wellwick's Oracle. If you seek hidden knowledge of the future, well, you've come to the right place. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. And then, so the Oracle will tell us what our luck is, and the luck affects how certain drops happen. Like, on good luck days, you might get lots of good monster loot, and on bad luck days, you might have lots of just monsters in general or really bad loot. And the bad luck days and good luck days might affect what you do for the day. And here we have Living Off the Land. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. This one's for all you greenhorns out there. Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn some cash while waiting on your first harvest. So the Living Off the Land always gives us tips for how to, make the game a little bit easier for us. And there is a 4th program, which is called the Queen of Sauce. And the Queen of Sauce will give you a new episode every, Wednesday. And she'll give you a new recipe. And so you watch the Queen of Sauce to try and collect all the recipes. And that's about it. So that's what we have going on in here. We can also move furniture. You can right-click to rotate. Right there. Right. Oh. Put that back. There we go. Yeah, so we can put furniture around. Here's what our little beach farm looks like. So of course, the first thing that we're going to do, we might as well clear out some of our weeds. Weeds are my first priority of things that I want to get rid of on the farm. Weeds always, well, not always, weeds have a chance of dropping mixed seeds. And mixed seeds are going to be random seeds that will give you different crops depending on the season. There is one mixed seed, and I like to try and get as many mixed seeds as possible. Right here. So I'm going to do this all the way up until about 9 o'clock. Okay, so it's about 9 o'clock, and I managed to score myself 3 mixed seeds. At 9 o'clock, Pierre's opens, so we're going to head over to his shop. If we go up here, sometimes we can find some forageables. Here we have a mine cart. If you click on it, you find out that it's broken. And if you go here, this is the bus ticket machine. You also find out that the bus is broken. So we can't use either of those right now. So we're going to head over to Pierre's shop. And here we have our first 2 buildings. So first we have Harvey's shop. If we go inside, we'll see actually Harvey is right here. And he will sell you some health and energy stuff. And if Harvey is not in here, then there's a chance Maru might be in here selling you these things as well. I, for one, have never used any of these. So there's that. We might as well talk to Harvey. We're going to have to go around and actually meet him. There he is. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. I perform regular checkups and medical procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. I hope you'll find your own work equally rewarding in time. Is life sometimes difficult? Do you ever have trouble staying focused? Talk to your doctor about pravoxanone.
Pravoxanone is not for everyone. Side effects may include insomnia, severe anger, uncontrollable swelling of the throat, permanent discoloration of the lips, hair loss, and stroke. In extremely rare cases, 1 in 500 test subjects experience complete disintegration of 1 or more bones.
I have never clicked on that notice in my entire life. I never knew about that. This clinic is licensed for medical practice by the Ferngill Public Health Authority. Oh. See, I never knew about that. I've never, really taken the chance to explore things in here. I don't want to do that, sorry. Let's go. And then this next building over here, this is Pierre's shop. You can barely read through that question mark. It says Pierre's. There's 2 things on this bulletin board that we should check. Number 1 is the calendar. So it tells us that it's spring of year 1, and it is the 1st. It's Monday the 1st. Years are 4 months long, and each month is exactly 28 days. And the 4 months are spring, summer, fall, and winter. We also can see there are some birthdays coming up. Lewis's, Vincent, Haley, Pam, Shane, Pierre, and Emily's birthdays are all in the month of spring. And if we can always give them an extra gift when it's their birthday. And you get extra friendship level if you give them something that you like on their birthday. We also have 2 events happening in the month of spring. On the 13th, we have the Egg Festival. And on the 24th, we have the Flower Dance. Now, I only like to go to the Flower Dance if I have someone who's actually going to want to dance with me. And I have to be at least 2 friendship levels with someone in order for them to dance with me. So, I do have a goal by the 24th to at least make 1 friend. So that I can have someone to dance with by the Flower Dance. So, that's gonna be a goal that I have. And then, of course, if we come over to this side, we have our Help Wanted poster. So here, you'll see townspeople might post, quests, and they might want you to give them an item specifically for something. And if you achieve that quest, you get some money, and you get a little bit of extra friendship. So it's always good to check the Help Wanted poster. Even if you don't accept the quest, or if you don't complete the quest, you never know what you might actually have for them. Alright, let's go into Pierre's. So there's a few people in here. We can talk to them in a minute. First things first, let's talk to Pierre. Hey, it's Eclipse, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll always buy produce from you for a good price. A little agriculture could really inject new life into the local economy. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new is moving on to that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Here we have this, which is a backpack upgrade. 24 slots. So right now, I have 12 slots available to me. I can get up to 36 total. And in order to get the rest of those slots, I have to buy a backpack from Pierre. However, it costs 2,000 gold, so it'll be quite a while before I can actually afford one of those. Although it is something that I would like to try and prioritize. Now we can buy stuff from Pierre. So we have parsnip seeds, bean starter, cauliflower seeds, potato seeds. I would like to try and buy one of everything, but I think we're going to skip the flowers for right now. We can get those on a later date, but I do want to get at least one of everything else. So I'm going to get those two going. We will get 2 beans and 2 potatoes, and then let's go ahead and we'll get 3 cauliflowers, and I have 40 gold, and I think with the 40 gold I can't get both a tulip or a jazz, so we might as well just get 2 tulips, and we can come back for a jazz on a different day. Let's see here. We'll talk to Marnie. Ah, Mayor Lewis told me you just arrived. I'm Marnie. I sell livestock and animal care products at my ranch. You should swing by sometime. So that's Marnie. We're probably going to be really good friends with her. I thought that I saw Gus, but I guess not. Gus works down here. He was in there. But he works down here. This is the saloon. We can talk to this guy. So this is Sam. Hi, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. That's all he has to say. But anyway, this is the saloon. People come over here and they hang out at the saloon at nighttime and on weekends. And then here we have Leah. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. So it's after 12, so we can actually go in and we can talk to Gus. You can buy stuff from him. So he sells beer, salad, bread, spaghetti, pizza, and coffee daily. He also has recipes that we can buy later on. And then he also has a daily special. Every single day this changes, so if you come back every day, you might find something new there. And this is something that I sometimes like to partake because I don't always have these ingredients to make this myself, and I want to buy this and give it as gifts. I also don't have any inventory space. Let's talk to Gus. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardrop Saloon. Good evening. Can I get you anything? Well, first of all, it's 12:20 in the afternoon, so no. Alright, we can also check trash cans. You can look inside a trash can and sometimes you might get something. But we have to be careful because if there's someone nearby, they're going to see it and they're going to think it's disgusting and you will lose friendship levels with them. See, we can go talk to Alex. Hey, you're the new girl, huh? I think we're going to get along great. I'm Alex. I'll see you around. We can go inside Alex's house and we'll meet his grandparents. We have Evelyn. Evelyn, come back. Gosh, she's walking so fast for an old lady. Why, hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. And here we have good old Mr. George.
It's irritating I have to meet people, all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off.
Yeah, so that's George. He's a grouchy right now. And of course we can head on down south. Check this trash can. we're not going to head over to the east yet. We're going to head back home. But we might as well see if we can meet some other people that are over this way. And lo and behold, there is a wayward Jody. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farmer around could really change things. As Jody, we can go ahead and break these. Check the trash. And see if there's anybody inside. This is Emily. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. And Emily's sister is nowhere to be found. So, we will not be meeting her at this time. Oh, I did. There were glasses that got up. But I don't have any inventory space, so I'm not going to pick those up. And a field snack. Fortunately, I don't think that will despawn, so I can leave it there. Then if we come in here, I realize it's Monday at 2:40, so Vincent will not be here for us to meet. Not without his mom at home anyway. And then we can head this way. And this is Marnie's little ranch. Here's her house. We can go inside even if there's no one there. Look, Marnie is already here. And we met her for the day. She doesn't have anything new to say to us. Right, but Shane and Vincent both live here with Marnie. Shane is Marnie's nephew. Vincent, not Vincent, Jazz. Oh, there's Jazz, speaking of which. Hi. Yeah. So, I don't have a lot of inventory space, but I do need to break some stuff. So let's just go ahead and get stuff broken so I can start planting things. There we go. Clear as much out of the way as I can. So of course everybody has their own preferences, but I'm going to start my farm right here. I have 15 parsnips, so I'm going to make a rectangle of 15 to plant them. There we go, and we can clear up that stone now, and let's go ahead and we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 other things. So let's make a square of 9. So we don't need to have a particular order for things right now. This is very early game. Let's go ahead and we'll put the beans. Put the beans right there, and then we'll put the potatoes there, and then we will put these plants here, and then the cauliflower right there. And now we can go ahead and we can plant, water everything. So we can see on the watering can, as I water it, there's a little health bar for the watering can. And once that reaches 0, I'm out of water, and I will have to fill up. And so that's going to be something I'm going to be having to use a lot. Since I'm here on the beach, I don't actually have the ability to use sprinklers over here, so I'll be watering things by hand a lot. Alright, now with the remaining energy that I have, you can see over here, this is my health bar. I have 154 energy out of 270. It's about halfway down. Right? We have until it gets down here, and then if I use up all of my energy, I pass out. It's not very much. And you'll see here, if I swing my axe, it actually took down 2 energy. So every time I swing my axe, it goes down 2. So that means that I'm going to lose energy quickly, especially breaking down trees. I do want to break down enough trees to get wood for a chest, however, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so I'm starting to feel exhausted, so I'm not going to be breaking down any more trees. I have 78 wood, which is more than enough for me to be able to make a chest. So I'm going to make a chest here. Can I open it from down here? You do. Oh well. We're not going to worry about that for now. We can drop everything into the chest. Except for the mixed seeds, I forgot about those. We'll plant those in the morning. So everything that I got today, I'm actually going to keep. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and go to sleep. You go to sleep in the bed, and that is how you save the game. So it's the morning. Let's sit in this chair. That's convenient. I can just hop out of it even though it's facing the wrong way. And the weather says it's going to rain all day tomorrow. So fun fact, it always rains on the 3rd of spring in the first year. Always. So it's good to know. And the fortune teller says that we're going to have another good humor. It's a good luck day today. Today, we have 2 things planned. First of all, we're going to check the mail. And the first thing that we got is advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. And then, another letter. Hello there. I just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you, Willie. So, we're going to go today, and we're going to collect a fishing rod from Willie. But first things first, let's go ahead and water our crops. And we're out of water, so I think the most convenient place to get it would probably be up here. We can fill it up. Because it makes sense. We live on the beach, and we can water our plants with seawater. Yes, it's not going to harm our plants at all whatsoever. There we go. Well, let's also go ahead and plant those mixed seeds. We'll plant those right here. There we go. I don't know what they are. I haven't bothered to memorize what each of the individual seed looks like. I think this one's parsnip, but I'm not sure. Now, if we check our journal, we actually have a quest to go visit Willie before 5 p.m. So we do have to do that today. I'm going to drop the watering can off. We're done with that for now. And I think I'm going to spend some time clearing out some of my farm. I have a lot of stuff in the way, and I would like to clear things so that way we can start to put other buildings and decorations on it. That's my favorite part, is decorating. So I'm going to do that for a little while. And with that, I actually found a geode. The local blacksmith can break it open for you. Who knows what might be hidden inside? Who knows indeed. Okay, so my energy is getting pretty low, and I'd like to conserve some so I can do some fishing. So I'm going to go ahead and drop off all of my goodies into my chest here. Except for the geode. Well, actually, I will drop off the geode as well. And I got another 2 mixed seeds, so let's go ahead and plant those real quick. So I am done with breaking rocks and chopping wood and watering plants, so I'm going to put those in my chest. And so I only need to keep the scythe and the hoe, just in case there's something I need those for later. Let's go over to the beach. Alright, so I went down to the beach, and I talked to Willie, and I got myself a bamboo fishing pole. And so I can use that to start catching fish. And so in order to catch a fish, you just left click, and then you release once you have the fishing pole distance where you want it. And you sit there, and then you wait. Now, in order to fish, you have this green bar. And you want that fish to stay on the green bar for as long as possible. When you leave the bar, and generally speaking, let's do another fish. I forgot that when you cast the very first time, it's a guaranteed catch. Let's try this again. So, our goal is to keep that green bar behind that fish at all times. If we let the fish leave, you'll notice that we have like a health meter. Once that health meter reaches all the way to red, we lose the fish. The longer the fish is in front of this green bar, the higher our fishing proficiency, or the higher our fishing level goes. And once that green bar on the right reaches the top, then we catch a fish. Okay, so I have left one single space in my inventory spot. Sometimes we might find good forageables up here, but I don't seem to see any right now. If we go this way, you'll see a question mark. And if you click on it, with 300 pieces of wood, this could be fixed. I like the idea that I just thought about that. I'm like, oh, I know exactly how much wood I need just by looking at this. Here we have Elliot. The new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, so there's Elliot. I'm actually going to go this way. We're going to try and hunt some forageables down with the remaining space and energy that we have. We might as well check the trash cans, because why not a maple seed? I don't want that at all. But I'll keep it in my inventory unless something better comes along. Which there will be as soon as I go down this way. Now down here, this is the area with the onions. And you can always find spring onions down here. Every single day, a new patch of it sprouts up during the spring. So you want to check here as often as possible. So I do want to get rid of some of my trash so that way I can pick up these onions. Not fishing. Definitely not fishing for them. And so there's sometimes several patches, so you just gotta go and you gotta just check. I see there's a horseradish, and so I'm gonna I keep the driftwood. I'm gonna get rid of the seed. We'll get plenty of those later. And we'll pick up the horseradish. There's something in my way. So yeah, I always like to go check for the forageables down this way. And then if we go here, we can pull out our scythe and we can collect as much fiber as possible. Down here we have a little abandoned shack. Yes, this is what I was looking for. If you clear out weeds, then you have a higher chance of getting forageables spawning over here. So it's always a good idea. You also want to clear out any stones or logs that also appear. Okay, so I'm back at the farm over here. I managed to get myself one thing of mixed seeds, and in order to get that I had to eat my field snack, but it means that I actually have enough energy to plant and water them, which is nice. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and get that watering can set up real quick so we can water these seeds. There we go. And then if you'll also look at my inventory, I got myself a bunch of dandelions, which is really exciting. I came across a whole bunch because I'm on a good luck day. Now, as for what I'm going to keep today, I'm going to keep all of my fiber and only one spring onion. These ones I tend to use as a source of income. We'll put the watering can away because it's raining tomorrow. We'll also put the fishing rod away. And one sardine. I actually want to keep the silver star sardine. So I have this thing about me where I have to keep one of everything, and I always keep the highest quality that I can get, which means I get to keep the gold star dandelion. Even though it sells the most, I like having high quality ingredients. I actually want to keep 2 dandelions, and we will keep the horseradish and the herring as well. Everything else down here can be sold. We're going to take the geode out because we can have a chance to go have that geode broken open tomorrow as well. And that's what's going to happen here. We'll go over to the shipping bin and we'll sell the sardines, the dandelions, and the spring onions. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to sleep at 9:30. And look at that, I did level up in fishing, which is what I wanted to do for today. So I should also be leveling up in foraging as well. And so I have achieved both of the goals for the first 2 days of the game, which is great. Now, I have reached the end of the time that I have for you for this particular episode. If you enjoyed watching me play Stardew Valley, then you should consider subscribing to my channel. And if you liked watching this, you should also like the video as well. I will see you next time. And thank you, everyone.